Well, good morning, everyone. I know we're having technical problems. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me and we may be able to advance the slideshow. I'm David Goff, and I have the pleasure of leading the Division of Cardiovascular Sciences at NHLBI. That makes Gary Gibbons my boss, so say nice things about me to him when you see him. It's exciting to be here today. Let's go to the next slide if we can. And the next. I'd like to talk a little bit about building on something Norm said, that, this is a launch of an AMP, but it represents the next phase of an effort that's been going on for quite some time. I want to start by thanking a small group of wonderful colleagues that I have the pleasure of working with in the Division of Cardiovascular Sciences who had a kernel of an idea, I hate to say almost 4 years ago, to really try to address the unmet need of heart failure with preserved ejection fraction. We had no good therapies because we didn't understand the various conditions that comprise the syndrome. And so we recognized we needed to do deep phenotyping, endophenotyping, disease deconstruction, target identification, drug development. It's a long process. I want to thank our colleagues at the FNIH who took a gamble on us that this was a worthwhile activity to move forward as an AMP. And I want to thank the 48 or 49, I guess it's 48 people on this slide who came together to plan the work that we're launching now. So this is a process of, this is a labor of passion that many people have contributed to. And we now have the privilege of moving it forward to the next phase to really make good on the promise of improving care and outcomes for patients with or at risk for heart failure with preserved ejection fraction.
There's no slides.
What was that? Well, the slide I think is working really well at the moment, so please don't do anything to change it. I do want to take just a moment to remark on the passing of one of our early leader, Dr. Rob Cosio, whom many of you know. Rob was the inaugural chair of the writing group, the team that put together the plan that was approved to launch the AMP. Rob was taken from us way too young, only 51. It's very sad. Rob, quite a gentleman, wonderful scholar, a great academic. He began the advanced heart failure program at Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center when he was in academics. He went on to go into industry where he contributed his time to trying to improve care and outcomes for patients with cardiovascular conditions, first at Boehringer Ingelheim, then at Cytokinetics. We miss him greatly, and I just want to end this by stating that I hope his memory will be a blessing to all who know him, and that his example will inspire us to make great progress on the challenge in front of us. With that, I want to introduce and welcome to the podium Dr. Vandana Sachdev, who is a cardiologist at NHLBI and who has been the leading force behind this AMP and this process now for almost 4 years, 5 years, she's telling me. Don't say that. So Dr. Sachdev, please come forward and help us continue this launch.